you on to my new at-home coffee recipe. I've basically been on a mission to perfect my at-home coffee recipe because I was sick of spending £5 a day going to Costa and it wasn't sustainable. So I've been on a mission to perfect my at-home coffee recipe, and I think you girls done it. Like I think I might have done it. So I'm gonna share it with you. Happy December the, what day are we, 16th, 17th? Honestly, I can't even keep track. December is just one big blur of a month. So whatever day it is, happy December that day. Right, let's make this coffee. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a cute mug. I just feel like it's better in a thermal mug. Like, I don't know, like this just doesn't do it for me. This just doesn't do it for me anymore. Like this used to be my favorite coffee mug. And now I just find I love this a lot more. It stays warm for a lot longer and it's just more of a vibe. So the first thing you need is a cute mug. Mug of choice, whatever you want to do. My coffee of choice is the Costa Smooth Medium Roast because I'm basic like that. And to be honest, I can't tell the difference between an instant coffee and some fancy machine or cafetiere or whatever it's called. So you're just going to do, it says 2 to 3 spoonfuls. I'm just going to do that. Looks about right to me. You don't need to be fancy with this. Kettle is boiled. You're going to go about halfway in your fancy schmancy thermal mug. Now this is the key, okay? You need to get a milk frother. For so long, I was like, how are people having these lush at-home coffees? They all had milk frothers and you girl didn't. I got this from Asda and it was £22, I think. And it looks cute as well. It's like sleek. It can sit out on the bench. It's just black. You need to get a milk frother. And then the really annoying thing about this is that you can't have non-dairy milk. I am a non-dairy milk kind of gal, and I've tried all non-dairy milks in this and they just don't froth very well. They don't heat and froth at the same time. If you want to do a cold foam, you can do a cold foam with a non-dairy, but if you want a hot, frothy milk, you need to use a dairy milk. So the healthiest option that there is for me is the red milk. So it is very thin and very watery, but it does the job just as well. But if you want to do, you could obviously use a green or a blue or just a different milk, but it has to be a dairy milk, unfortunately. And then you're going to fill up your little milk frother, whack the lid on, and then this one's really cool because it's got 4 settings. So you can have hot milk, half foam, full foam, or cold foam. So I always go full foam, of course. Let's get this foamy. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Button number 3 for the full foam. Let it do its thing. While it's doing its thing, let me show you my new Christmas festive nails. Like, hello. How nice are they? I did like a half red and a half gold glitter French tip and I'm absolutely obsessed. They are a little bit festive for me, but I thought, you know what? Like, why not? I'm only going to have these on until like the first week of January, so why not go full out and have full-on festive nails for December? So I'm actually really, really pleased with them. I think they are super fun and super cute. And I'm one of those insufferable girls that is like, I don't do acrylics, like I don't do acrylics, like I do biab. And actually, I don't even do biab anymore. I've done biab for that long that my nails have built up enough strength to just have normal gel polish on. So those are my natural nails and I've just got gel polish on, no builder, no acrylic, no anything, and they are rock solid. So not to be that insufferable girl, but honestly, if you are getting acrylics and spending a fortune every single month, try biab for at least maybe like 6 months to a year, build up the strength in your natural nails, and now when I get these done, it's so much cheaper, it's so much quicker, it's just 10 times easier, and it's just gel polish. So this is your sign to give it a go because you will save so much money and so much time. Honestly, my nail appointment is cut in half for both price and time. Right, milk frother is a frothed. Can you see? No, you can't. Can you see the froth? Like, look at this. Let me, like, hello, can you see that? Like, that is what I'm talking about. Look how thick and whipped it is. I like to add a little bit of syrup. I use this one. It's French vanilla. It's one of those 0 calorie, 0 sugar syrups. I literally add a tiny, tiny splash because I don't like it too sweet. So I do like a loop. Like that, that'll do me. And then for the main event, look at that frothiness. Pour the milk. Okay, this has never happened before. This has never happened before. I think I made too much milk. Ah! Let me clear this up. Oops, wow. Delicioso. So I think I put a little bit too much milk in the frother and now it's kind of giving ice cream. Like, look at that. Look at the whip on that. It's literally like an ice cream cone, but it'll go down a little bit. The froth will dissolve a little bit. I'm telling you, right, this is the best at-home coffee. I know I went a little bit extra with it today, but when that froth dissolves and when the coffee cools, stunning. And it will stay hot for hours. If you put it in a thermal mug, it will literally stay hot for absolutely hours. And that's the best thing for me because it takes me a good couple of hours to drink a coffee just because I don't like it too hot and I feel like the caffeine, I'm just really, really sensitive to it. So it takes me a long time to drink a coffee. So I love it in a thermal mug because that's gonna last me all day now and I'm just set up for the day. So I'm about to go do some filming, got my coffee, and I'm ready to go. So if you're, don't know, just feel like you need to master your at-home coffee, you need to get a hot mug, a milk frother, and that syrup's really nice. That's from TK Maxx, and I feel like it will just revolutionize your at-home coffee game. Also, this jumper's from Primark, if anyone was wondering, because I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've been living in it ever since I got it. It was in my recent Primark Festive Christmas haul, and I love it. It's a huge, huge, major vibe. Hello. I am just actually sitting down to do a little bit of skincare, and I figured that we could do it together. Just getting myself ready for bed, and I thought I could talk you through like my little skincare routine at the minute. I'm thinking about doing another video on like a full in-depth skincare routine of how I'm basically coping with all of the breakouts on my chin and what I'm doing to get rid of them basically. But I thought just while I'm here tonight we could do just a little mini one. So I'm going to go in with my hyaluronic acid first. I always go in with this every single morning and every single night. This one is an absolute non-negotiable for me, and I always say if you're just getting started in skincare, hyaluronic acid is like a really great ingredient or product to start with. And my skin gets so dry in the winter, so I always like to add as much moisture back into the face as possible. It's really strange because sometimes I'm really oily and then sometimes I'm really dry. Like, it really just depends on what time of the year it is. And then I'll always go in with some kind of serum next. So I'm using this one tonight. This is the Bioma Clarifying Serum. I do mix it up, and some nights I'll use certain serums, some nights I'll use a retinol, some nights I'll do just like a really gentle skincare night. I do really mix it up and use different things on different nights, but tonight I feel like I haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to go in with this little serum. And notice I am completely avoiding my chin. I don't put any of these products on my chin at the minute because it's just angry enough as it is. So frustrating. I feel like I've just been up and down with my skin this year, and right now is one of the downs. This is one of my favourite eye creams ever. This is the Olay Eyes Retinol. It is so good, but it is very strong for like an Olay cream. It feels like it's very strong because it gets very dry underneath my eyes when I use this. When I first start using it, my eyes do get used to it, but if I stop for a little while and then go back to it, my eyes get very dry. So definitely work your way up with this one and start using it maybe a couple of times a week and then work up to using it every single night, or maybe go in with this and then add an additional moisturizer over the top. That is something else that you could do just to add that extra layer of hydration as well. This is one of my favorite products in my skincare routine. This is the Inky List Rosehip Oil. This is so good. It's such a good face oil, and it's really affordable. My second favourite, well, probably my first favourite, but the one that I don't use as often, is the Elemis Rose Collagen Oil. And that's because that one is £70. This one is, I think, 16. And honestly, it feels very, very, very similar. So I like them both equally, but this one definitely wins on like value and price. So I just take that all on the rest of my face and down my neck as well. Again, notice avoiding the problem area, which is the chin. So I am actually back on lime cycling for my chin. I was on this earlier in the year and then I came off it when it cleared up, and then it's come back. So I've gone back on it. So I am actually on this, which is so annoying, but it is what it is. They taste so awful. I'm someone that really doesn't like to take medication. Like, I hate taking painkillers or just anything. I don't really like to take anything, like put anything in my body. So being on this for such a long period of time is really something that I didn't want to do. But I have been really persistent with the different cream for about 6 weeks it's been like this now, and I thought, you know what, if it was gonna do anything, it would have done it by now. And I know there is a purging stage, and everyone says there's a purging stage. I know that, I get that, but when it's been 6 weeks and you're not seeing any improvement, I thought, you know what, just give me the tablets. Like, let me just get it over and done with. So I am still using this. I am still going to go in with a pea-size amount of this on my chin, but I feel like I needed something stronger. It wasn't responding to just the cream on its own this time, which is strange because it has done in the past. I haven't always needed the antibiotics, but whatever. I'm at the point with it now where I'm literally just like, you know what, whatever. Last up, I'm going to go in with my favourite moisturiser ever. This is the LMS Superfood Midnight Facial. This is the most hydrating moisturiser I think I've probably ever used. It's so nice and thick and luxe. So when my skin is feeling a little bit dry, this is the moisturiser that I like to go in with. And again, I don't put this on the chin. I'm like, you know what, let me just put nothing on this chin area other than the different cream and get this cleared up as quickly as humanly possible, because not to keep going on about it, but I'm just one of those people that tend to obsess over things, and I am obsessing over it. Wish I wasn't, but I'm being honest, I am. Okay, this is my skincare done for the evening. I feel and look like a Krispy Kreme glazed donut, so mission complete. The other thing I really want to do tonight, and I thought we could do it together, is try out my new heatless curlers that I got. I've really been wanting to get on the heatless curler hype. I've never done it before, but when I don't put heat on my hair looks awful. So during the week, I don't put heat on and it just looks awful all week. So if there is a way to have it looking nice without having to put effort in, I want to get on board for that. So I got 2 packs from Primark. These are the bun heatless curls. And then I also got like the standard rope heatless curl. So we can only obviously try one. So which one should we do? Should we do like the standard one, or should we try these little bun numbers? I mean, these look fun. Can't decide which ones to do. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna go. It's probably gonna go horrifically, but I'm gonna be wearing it overnight, so I'm like, which one is gonna be more comfortable? I wonder if it works if you do it on a morning, like super early, and then take it out on the evening. I mean, I don't see why not, because it's just the same. We're gonna give this little bun number a go. Let me read the instructions. Or better yet, let me find a tutorial very quickly. I've found a tutorial, and I'll be honest, this actually looks kind of hard. This looks like something I'm probably not going to be able to do, but you know what? Your girl is going to give it a go. Where's my hairbrush? Hair is still slightly wet from the shower, and I'm wondering whether I should dry it or it's best to do it on actually slightly wet hair. Let me assess that. Right, we're just doing it. My hair's a little bit wet, but we're just gonna do it. I think I'm gonna really struggle with this. I'm not very good at like fiddly things like this. Or should I dry my hair? I'm gonna dry my hair. Right, hang on. On a mission to find the best way to do this, like the best method, because I know lots of people do this bun method, lots of people do this method, some people use a dressing gown, some people use fluffy socks. So I guess I am just on a mission to find the best way to do it. And then she did this. Oh, I'm already struggling. No, this is a lot harder than it looks. She's making it look so easy. This girlie does not have layers. She did it in 3 sections, so I'm doing it in 3 sections. Have I done this right? No. I haven't. What the heck? I look like Little Bo Peep. Like, is that right? I don't know if that's right. Like, I've done something, but whether it's right or not, I have zero idea. I don't know. So, I mean, all I've done, well, you've seen what I've done. I've just made a mess is what I've done. No, stay in there. Stay. I'm doing it again. Right. Why do I look like Little Bo Peep and Princess Leia had a child? This side's good, like this side's tight, this side is like not. I feel like I might do this side again. This is the finished result. Right, I'm gonna take myself to bed. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to sleep like this. I'm gonna have to sleep on my back, I guess. I don't know, I'll give you an update in the morning. I'm gonna take myself off to bed looking like Princess Leia. Oh, hello there, Princess Leia reporting back. It's the next day, and it's actually the next afternoon. I've had a super chill day in the house today, and I thought I'm just gonna leave them in. Like, I had loads of cleaning to do, I had loads of editing to do, and I've just been in the house, so I thought let me just leave them in. I did have to run into the garage at one point, and I was on the drive like, I hope nobody's looking at me, but I think I was safe. It was okay sleeping in them. It wasn't too uncomfortable. I slept on my back for most of the night, and then I did turn onto my side at one point, and it has kind of made them fall out quite a bit. But to be honest, I put these in at 9 o'clock last night, and it's about 4. So what's that? 4 p.m. the next day. So they've had 9, 10, 11, 12, 19 hours? Is that right? Roughly about 19 hours. So if my hair isn't curly, I've either done it wrong or it doesn't work. I don't know. Right, let's take it out. Enough of the waffling. Let's take it out and have the moment of truth. I'm scared because if it hasn't worked and I've left these in for 19 hours and it hasn't worked, then what is the point? Okay, let's unravel. Okay, something's happening. I mean, right. Right. No, it's just looks like it's got a huge kink in it. Let's do the other side. I feel like this side was better. I do feel like this side was tighter. So if any of them are going to look better, it's going to be this one. This is such an anticlimax. Okay, this side's way better. Way better. This side definitely just wasn't tight enough. But now it just looks a bit odd. Give it a brush and see. Okay, no. Absolutely not. What a waste of time. I don't know how anybody gets these to look good. Some people get it to look like they've literally just Dyson Airwrapped their hair. Mine definitely does not look like that. It looks like I fell asleep with my hair wet and I've woke up and it's super frizzy. My head's actually hurting because it's had those in all night. Like, it's actually hurt at the top of my head. You know when you take a ponytail out and it just, it aches a little bit. That's kind of what's happening right now. Right. Any tips on how to do heatless curls and not look ridiculous the next day? Please leave them down below. I just went downstairs to show Zach my hair and he told me I look like Hagrid. So that's good. I'm glad I took all of that time and all of that effort to look like Hagrid. I'm just going to pop a little bit of makeup on. So I thought we could get ready together. I mean, not much, nothing crazy, just a tiny little bit of makeup just to cover up this situation. So I've actually got the girls coming over tonight for our girls' Christmas night. So we're just gonna have a cozy night in, like nothing crazy. We were debating back and forward whether we were gonna like drink and eat loads of food or we just wanted to have something more chill, and we're like couldn't decide for ages. So in the end we've just settled on like Christmas movies and yap, and we're gonna just have like a hot chocolate. So maybe we might do like a Bailey's hot chocolate or something, but we're not gonna drink or do anything crazy because we just thought, you know what, over Christmas there's so many other like alcohol and drinking plans involved. Like, we're going on so many other nights out. There's New Year's Eve, there's Christmas Day, so let's just have like a little bit more of a cozy night. So I think we're just going to put the holiday on, have a hot chocky, and yap. We'll probably not watch 1 minute of the film, we'll probably just talk over the entire thing, but that's how it always is. So I'm hosting at mine tonight, which I love doing, but I just thought I'll put a little bit of makeup on just to make myself feel, you know, just that little bit better. But yeah, everyone should be here. I've probably got like an hour. Really want some good makeup recommendations. If you can comment down below what your holy grail makeup products are, please, and let me know, because I just feel like I'm over my makeup. I don't like the way that it looks. I really just need to like revamp and freshen it up a little bit. And I would just love to know what other products everyone else is using at the minute. And I also really need a tan because all of my makeup is this colour and my body isn't this colour at the minute. My body hasn't been this colour for a while, so I don't know why all my makeup is so dark, but this is obviously the colour that I used to be on the regular, and I am now no longer that colour, so I definitely need some new makeup and some lighter shades as well to stop myself just from looking so orange all of the time, because it's not a vibe when my chest and my neck is white and then my face is super orange. I don't know what I'm going to do about this hair. It's definitely given Hagrid. and I don't really know what to do about it. I will try again with the heatless curls. Any tips on the heatless curls, again, please let me know, because I am gonna give it another go. I've done something wrong clearly, because that is just not how it's supposed to look. It's definitely giving me a little bit of shape, like it's better than just nothing, but it wasn't worth leaving it in for that long. Since we're just doing cozy, comfy vibes in the house, I've told everyone to come in their favourite festive Christmas pyjamas, so it can just be super comfy and cozy. So I got these new ones really recently from Primark. I showed you them in my recent haul, and I think I'm going to wear these ones. They're not necessarily Christmas, but they're still cute and comfy. Or I have these other Christmassy ones. I have these ones which have like full-on penguins on, which are very Christmassy, but they're a little bit big, so I don't know whether to wear these ones or wear the festive ones. Should I wear my red satin ones on my penguins? My penguins? I think the red satin ones. I think I'm actually just going to leave this headband in, to be honest, because these heatless curls are not heatless curling, and my hair's too freshly washed to go up in a nice ponytail or anything, so I think it's just going to be the headband, to be honest. But I'm ready. I've got about probably like 35 minutes actually before people start getting here. Probably about 45 minutes actually. So I'm going to go downstairs and give the kitchen a quick once over, get the table set, and then get cozy, to be honest, and wait for everyone to get here, because I like being ready early these days. Usually I'm always in a rush. Usually I'm always rushing around and never ready. So the fact that I'm ready in my Christmas PJs, I'm going to make the most of it. I actually might read my book. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go downstairs, clean the kitchen, get cozy, and read a little bit of my book. Everything's so cozy and festive, and it makes me so happy. This little corner makes me happy, and this candle, I've spoke about this before. This is the Crunchy English Toffee from Bath & Body Works. If you don't have one of these, you need to get one, because it's the best candle ever. The tree, super cute, and she's in her red festive pyjamas, ready for a cute, cozy Friendsmas. I'm very excited. There's not too much going on in the way of a setup for the table. I've done this cute little hot chocolate station, so we've got some marshmallows, and then I've got all of these really lush Whittard hot chocolates. So I've got Rocky Road, mint, chocolate orange, salted caramel. I've got loads of different flavours of those out and some marshmallows. But other than that, there's not much going on in the way of table setup. The last time I hosted girls' night, I set out like a huge spread on the table. I did like a charcuterie, I did a dessert board, like I did loads of little bits and bobs. This time we thought it would be fun if everyone like brought their own favourite festive snacks, and then that way I don't pick all the food, like we get to try a little bit of what everybody else likes as well. So everyone's bringing one of their favourite savoury snacks and one of their favourite sweet snacks. And then hopefully it means there's like something for everybody, and I just thought it was like a fun way to do it. I'll show you what my two snacks are. So my savoury snack is actually in the oven right now. I got some Greg's Festive Bakes for my savoury snack. I thought, what a bloody brilliant snack. So they are my savoury snack, and my sweet snack, I'm sure you can all guess what it's going to be. The Mr. Kipling Frosty Fancies are my sweet snack. However, there is only enough for one each now because the rest have been demolished. I could not keep the rest of them. To be honest, it was Zach that ate them, but the rest of them have been demolished. So my sweet snack is kind of half gone, but they were my snacks of choice, Festive Bakes and Mr. Kipling Frosty Fancies. So I'm excited to see what everybody else has brought. I hope they've all gone for good snacks and nobody's brought anything rubbish. I'm excited for girls' night. I'm excited for everyone to get here. Beth brought us little head boppers. So I'm Christmas pudding. What are you?
I look like Cindy Lou Who.
You're mistletoe.
Why is it so high?
I don't know. And she's actually got a chest infection, so you just stick away from me.
I'm not very well.
And I'm Christmas pudding. Shannon, would you like to show everyone your reindeers? No, Shannon's a reindeer, but she's not in the festive spirit. And everyone's bought such good snacks. We've got pigs and blankets. We've got a bottle of Baileys, which I'm excited for. I've got salted caramel Baileys as well in the fridge.
Tastes like leaving the car.
And chunky covered strawberries, which are going to be demolished.
With a white chocolate drizzle.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
Oh yeah.
That was the shot.
Is it good?
Thank God I came. I'm going home. Yeah.
All the food is set up. We've got camembert, we've got crisp, we've got Baileys on ice, pigs and blankets. Greg's Festive Bakes are nearly ready. Very exciting. Look at the vibes of this. Chocolate straws.
We get more festive.
In front of the tree. Our team name. We're Sleigh Bells. I don't know who that is or why we're him.
Sleigh.
Sleigh Bells. Excited for this quiz. 58 questions. How long did this take you to make?
15 minutes. Right, are we in? Still more time.
Why is that even?
Okay. First of all, she just put the code of the game pin down.
Why is it cheating?
It's not working. Right, okay, never mind. You must have a... In the poem, 'twas the night before Christmas, how many reindeer were there?
Eh?
7,
What?
9,
That?
6. 3, 2.
One.
An easy
I
question.
know this one. Yeah, I know this one.
I asked to take a pic of Nadia because she saw fit. Nadia asked some randomers to move and take a pic of her on the table. Nadia,
Yeah.
she was
What was the third
Can you remember that?
Yeah. The last question, guys.
We skip through. Can you not start it from a certain question?
Chocolate strawberry
Go
time.
so fast, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You
Wow.
do these- I wish I was that one.
Fuck, but then it's gonna make
Wow.
me do it again. That's all I know. Flashcards are practice. And I'm
Hot chocolate time. How festive do these look?
Can everyone just tag me? Oh, that was like perfect.
Ta-da! Marshmallows on there.
Camembert.
I love that.
Belly button. Do you all the time?
Oh,
Yeah.
So festive.